Yeah, cool stuff. Never underestimate the power of playtime. The toys children play with when they're young actually can help them develop their learning abilities as they get older. And joining us this morning are audiologist Dr. Jackie Scholl and speech pathologist Nicole Strike, both of you from the Scholl Center. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Of course, you brought in some little helpers this morning to test out the toys. You actually recommend certain toys, and now's the time, you know, when parents are out picking out toys. But you actually recommend them for learning purposes.
We do. At our clinic, what we're trying to do constantly is facilitate language, literacy, all those really important skills that if you give a child something electronic, which they all want and you can't get away from, but if you give them that, it doesn't really promote any sort of interaction between...
So iPods, Nintendo DS's, all those things that my kids are begging for.
Yes, and we'll get. And those things are great in moderation, but what we're trying to constantly facilitate is interaction with your child. And Nicole spends a lot of time with families teaching them how to do that.
Okay, so you brought in some examples. Tell me what they are and why they're so great.
Absolutely. This is the Three Little Pigs props for the storybook. So anything that you might have at home that might go with a story the child has. So you can read the story and then use the props to retell the story later. This is nice because the outfits on the pigs actually match the house color. They can play with the keys, open and close the door. There's lots of language around this.
Okay, and what age group are we talking about here? Like 2-year-old, 3-year-old?
Yes, absolutely. Even higher than that, because that early storytelling skills and narrative skills come even for ages a little bit older than that.
Okay.
This is a great turn-taking game, so we want to promote games where multiple people can take turns. This game, you roll a dice and you match the color on the dice to the game pieces of candy and see who can collect the most pieces of candy. So lots of language to talk about the shapes, the colors, whose turn is it next, who has the most.
So what age, 3, 4, 5?
This is actually recommended for a little bit older. It does not require reading, so a 3-year-old could play this game, but so could a 6-year-old.
Okay, what are these little guys?
These guys are so cute. They're so colorful. It's a hide-and-seek game, so we use the cup to cover up one of the toys. We can use lots of descriptors about, let's show all the toys that fly. Let's talk about the bugs that carry their house on their back or are green or hop. So descriptors about it. Lots of language, and not just hide and seek.
Big enough that, no, I have a little one and
exactly.
I worry about them putting things in their mouth.
Yes,
these are big enough.
yes, but catch their attention because they're so colorful.
What's this?
This is a stacking game, and again, like we keep saying, it's not necessarily one magical toy, but there's lots of stacking toys. So you can talk about the number of blocks you have, how many take a turn. These animals actually, each block is their house, and so we can make noises to coincide with the animals and then talk about the animals themselves.
Okay,
so
great.
It's a very nice toy. Funny Face is a little bit older game. Lots of turn taking. There's actually a game board involved for that. So our little guys, our friends we brought down here on the end, that's a great game for them as well.
So you actually make the face of what's on the card.
Yes, you make a funny face, so it encourages that face-to-face contact again that we're looking for, conversation about what you're doing, and then turn-taking around for different people.
And it looks like it's pre-K, maybe up to like 1st grade, but older kids could have fun with that too.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a game on the end, Tip Top Clap, that we brought. That's a card game. There's 7 different actions that the kids can imitate off of the card, and then you line them up and turn them over, and they have to remember and imitate each action as the cards are lined up. So it's a very fun game, and the noises and actions that they imitate are actually pretty funny. So.
And you know, interesting, studies really show that kids more than ever, what they really want is playtime with their parents.
I know that's on the weekends. They like to sit down and play a game together. So interaction is key. The iPods, the DS, while Santa may bring it, needs to be used in moderation.
I can't play those games.
I know. I know.
Terrible.
I can't navigate it all better. I know. Thank you, ladies, so much. Did he just say just try?
No, just try, yeah, Mom.
Nice. Thanks, guys, for coming in and demonstrating how you're playing with those dolls. For more information on the Scholl Center and to find out what toys might be your best bets, we've got a link on our website. Just go to fox23.com and click on the Fox box.